Hello from San Antonio. This is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. Yes or no to any question. This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 6 different options. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3, Cuatro, option 4, Cinco, option 5, and Seis, option 6. As always, timestamps will be provided. Don't overthink it. Just think of your question, take a deep breath, and make your selection. If you chose the first crystal, here is your reading. Using Cat Black's Golden Tarot. Ten of Coins, Ten of Pentacles, de Oros, Temperance, La Templanza, King of Wands, Rey de Bastos, 4 of Wands, Cuatro de Bastos, 5 of Cups, Cinco de Copas, 9 of Coins, Nueve de Oros. This is a yes. The only real sour note is the 5 of Cups. And as I often say, I don't read reversals. You can get all the information you need from the cards in the upright. I feel like the 5 of Cups showing up with all these positive cards around it is saying that you have overcome something. You have found your strength. You have found your power. I feel like you're asking about a relationship because we have these 2 marriage cards in the first row, and then we have the King of Wands. Yes, the feelings are mutual. Yes, you can trust this person. Yes, this is leading to marriage, but it doesn't have to be related to a relationship. It can be about money, career, doesn't matter. I see you being in a really good place. Your energy is amazing. You've obviously done some work on yourself. Your head's in the right place and you're moving forward. I see tremendous progress. If you chose one, you could have Sun in Leo, Aquarius rising, Moon in Virgo. Of course, that's one possibility of many. But yeah, it's a yes for one. I'll do some tiles and the die for extra confirmation. Venus in Libra in the 5th house. That's the house of Leo. You could have high visibility. You could have a platform. A lot of admirers, fans, followers, subscribers. Four is Aquarius, 2 Cancer, 6 Venus, another 6, 8 Capricorn, 11, that's 2, that's Cancer, 10, 10 is 1 Leo, so 3. Yeah, 3 is the number making Sagittarius the dominant energy. Good luck and fortune are on your side right now. I just see you attracting so much abundance. I see consonants as masculine and vowels as feminine, and we don't have any vowels, so it could be your energy is especially masculine right now. Maybe your progressed moon is in Leo or something similar. My progressed moon recently moved from Cancer to Leo, and I definitely feel the shift. You're just getting things done. You're accomplishing things. Your finances are good. Training, CRT, CRS, Kathleen, Colleen, Charlotte, wow, no vowels, that's rare. Okay. Christy, Christine, Christina, Stacy, Tracy, Elaine, Lisa. Okay, yeah, I'll stop there. That is what I see for one. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. Yesterday I uploaded an all signs reading to my second tarot channel, 2 Cups Too Many. Reading with the guitar rather than the cards. Check it out if you're so inclined. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose the second crystal, here is your reading. Tower, La Torre, Death, Muerte, Queen of Cups, Reina de Copas, 7 of Coins, 7 of Pentacles, 7 de Oros, Judgment, El Juicio, King of Swords, Rey de Espadas. Okay, this is a no. It could be that you're really going through something right now. There could be this major transition in your life. Maybe you're going through a divorce. You're in between jobs, so you're thinking about leaving a job, or you're thinking about moving to a new place. And it could be a dramatic move, moving to a new state, a new country, a new continent. But right now, what I get from these cards, this is time for you to go in, okay? Really amp up the self-care. This is not the time for you to make some major life change or decision. Just protect your boundaries, protect your sacred space, be very conservative with your energy. Be very conservative with your finances, but it's a no. It could be about anything, a job, a move, a person, a relationship. I'm seeing a pretty strong no for 2. If you chose to, you could have Sun in Scorpio, Aries rising, Moon in Aquarius. Of course, that is one possibility of many. I'll use the dice and the tiles for extra confirmation. Okay, we've got Pluto. Pluto in Libra in the 10th house. That's the house of Capricorn. Six is Venus, 1 is Leo, 7 is Pisces, 4 is Aquarius, 5 Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. So 2 is the dominant number. Cancer is the dominant energy. Yeah. It's really time for you to take care of yourself. Fill your cups. protect your space. You can plant the seeds for your manifestation. Elisa, Elizabeth, Courtney, Charlotte. I saw Charlotte for the first pile. Obviously, I don't have all the letters. Cecilia, Slice. I feel like you're really going through it and you just feel drained. Tyler, Tyrone, Tyrese. Okay. And I'm seeing island. I'll stop there. That's what I see for 2. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info is in every box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose crystal number 3, here is your reading. Seven of Coins, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Ouros, Justice, La Justicia, Queen of Swords, Reina de Espadas, Judgment, El Juicio, Queen of Cups, Reina de Copas, King of Swords, Rey de Espadas. Okay, this is a no. I see you planning. I see you strategizing, but this is not the time to implement your plan. If you're planning a move, a career change, it's similar to what I saw for pile 2. You can plant the seeds. Some of the same cards came back, Seven of Pentacles. You can plant the seeds for your manifestation, but now is not the time to act on anything. If you're asking about a person, a relationship, a lot of work has to be done. The communication has to be cleared up. I see a lot of obstacles, a lot of stuff in the way. If you're asking about a person, a relationship, it could be third party. You could be dealing with someone who is going through the court system, someone who is facing jail time, imprisonment, possibly. But it doesn't matter what your question is regarding. I am seeing a very strong no for 3. If you chose 3, you could have Sun in Libra, Mercury in Scorpio, Capricorn rising, Moon in Sagittarius, just one possibility of many. Looking at the stove clock, it's 5:05. It's 10, Leo. Okay, I'll use the die and the tiles for confirmation. We've got Neptune. Neptune and Sagittarius in the 7th house, house of Pisces. There could be a lot of confusion, a lot of projection. Oh my God, my voice. It sounds like I just drank a 5th of vodka or whiskey and smoked a pack of cigarettes. No, I'm getting through this dystopia totally sober, but it doesn't sound like it. I sound awful. Yeah. Neptune and Sagittarius in the 7th. There could be a lot of projection and just murkiness, the Neptune fog. I think I saw somewhere that Neptune and Saturn are going to go retrograde back into Pisces soon. I could not wait until February 2026 when Neptune and Saturn are firmly out of Pisces and Aries. Even though it's my 8th house, I still would rather have it in my 8th than my 7th. Okay. Two is Cancer. Oh my God, that never happens. We have 3 2s. That's crazy. 4 Aquarius and then 6 Venus. There may be a concentration on aesthetics. There could be a concentration on physicality. I don't know, going to the salon, getting some procedure done, weight loss, something about physicality, something about looks. And it looks painful to me, a painful process. Lenny. Lent. Maybe you're a Catholic or you were brought up in that faith. Trent. Oh, we have Renee. I'm seeing Lyle, Riley. I'm seeing Courtney again. Cry. Could be a lot of purging. And my recommendation, if you're really going through it, you're really going through some horrible transit, my recommendation is to purge by getting rid of stuff. I have taken bags to Goodwill lately and just thrown stuff away because everything has energy. And if you're holding on to stuff that reminds you of a painful relationship or something, that's not good. So it could be time to just go through your closet and get rid of stuff. Okay, yeah, and I'm seeing Daniel, I'm seeing Danny. I'll stop there. That's what I see for 3. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I am always available for private readings. All the info is in every box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 4, quattro. I just love saying that, quattro. Everything sounds better in Spanish. Here is your reading. Seven of Cups, Eight of Copas. 9 of Cups, maybe the Copas. 4 of Cups, Cuatro de Copas. King of Cups, Rey de Copas. All this water, are you kidding me? Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles, Reina de Oros, and 10 of Wands, Deus de Bastos. That's a lot of water for a 6-card spread. My double Scorpio sun is getting his snack, after school snack. Okay, is it a yes or is it a no? I'm going to go with yes, because we have the 9 of Cups and these 2 signifiers side by side. And we start with Neptune and we end with Saturn. 2 opposite planets, 2 opposite energies. 7 is the number of Pisces. 10 is the number of Leo. But 10 of Wands is associated with Saturn. So, I feel like if you chose 4, you're leveling up. It could be that you were trapped in some kind of delusion for a while. You weren't seeing things clearly, but now you are. And you're doing the hard work on yourself. You're not holding on to patterns that did not serve you. A few of you, or a lot of you maybe, who chose 4, you have a diagnosis and you're actively working through it. Something like CPTSD, anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder. You got a diagnosis, but you're doing what you have to do to improve your life, and you're working through it. You're learning how to regulate your emotions. Some of you, you're overcoming an addiction. I'm seeing alcohol, but it could be anything. So yeah, it's a yes. It's a yes. Some of you, your life has been marked by codependency, but you're overcoming that. You're learning how to be more independent and how to fill your own cups. Okay. It could be about a relationship. And it probably is about a relationship because we have all this water, but it could be about a career. It could be about anything. I am seeing a yes for 4. If you chose 4, you could have Sun in Pisces, Capricorn rising, Moon in Scorpio. One possibility of many. God, excuse me. Okay, we have Mercury. Mercury in Pisces in the 3rd house. It's the house of Gemini. I've got Mercury in Pisces in the 7th house, the house of Libra. Four, Aquarius. 1, Leo. 5, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. 2, Cancer. 3, Sagittarius. So 7 is the dominant number. Pisces is the energy. You're probably on some kind of spiritual path. You meditate, maybe you do affirmations, subliminals. You're really strict with your energy because you have to be. You're fighting something. You're fighting a pattern, a tendency. You're fighting some intense karma. And so you have to be mindful. You have to be strong, firm with your boundaries. And you have to be conservative with your energy is what I'm getting for 4. I would say if you chose 4, you're definitely an empath. Okay. Try again. If you've got strong Saturn in your chart, for example, in my chart, I've got Saturn in the 10th, and it makes a lot of aspects. It's on a grand immutable cross. Saturn at the top of my chart. Yeah, if you've got strong Saturn in your natal chart, or a Saturn that makes a lot of aspects, Saturn on an angle, Saturn in the 10th, Saturn in Capricorn, it's all about the try, and you just can't stop. You've got to persist. You got to be strong. True feelings. If this is about a person, I'm seeing deep love here. I'm seeing true love. It's a spiritual connection if it's about a relationship. Trudy, Rudy, Julie. Uriel. Isn't that an angel? U-R-I-E-L, Uriel. Ryan, Riley. Okay. Taylor. Yeah, that's what I see for 4. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I am always available for private readings. All the info is in every box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 5, Cinco, here is your reading. My Aquarius wind chimes. I wanted to get Scorpio and Leo for my son and husband, but we've only ever found the Aquarius wind chimes at Planet K. Sure, I could go online and order them. 9 of Wands, maybe the Bastos. Hierophant. Ooh, ouch. 10 of Swords, 3 de Espadas. Ace of Cups, As of Copas. The Moon, La Luna. King of Coins, King of Pentacles, Rey de Oros. Okay, it is a no for 5. And I've seen something similar in a few of the piles. I feel like if you chose 5, you are really going through it. You're being tested and you're just tired. You feel like your energy is absolutely depleted. I can relate. I actually chose this pile myself. Someone left a comment, I think on my last pick a card, asking if I get a lot of attacks. And if I don't know how she worded it exactly, but if I'm going through something, if I'm being attacked. Yes. I never in my life have felt the density of the 3D like I feel it right now. It's like a ton of bricks. The energy is very oppressive. It's very dark. And I've said numerous times in private conversations, not really on my channels, but I've said numerous times that I feel like, I've probably said it at my second tarot channel, 2 Cups, Too Many Tarot. Anyway, timeless reading, but I'm recording this, I'm uploading this, publishing this in September 2025. I feel like things are going to get really, really dark the last few months of 2025. And then we're going to have this blinding light, this breakthrough in 2026. So if you chose 5, do whatever you have to do to take care of yourself, fill your cups. Try to feel as good as possible every day. Establish healthy habits and routines. Wake up, drink alkaline water. Get your exercise. Get fresh air. Write in a journal. Pay attention to the phases of the moon, the new moon, the full moon. Light candles. But it is a no. Something is ending in your life. There's going to be this really intense transition period. So just prepare for that. And the best way to prepare for that is taking care of yourself, taking care of your energy. This is not a good time to be active on social media. I would not be living on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter X. I would be very careful with my energy, what you put out and what you allow in. You could be dealing with a toxic family member or family members. This could be about a relationship, a move, a job. You could be really yearning to get out of a situation and you want to make a move, but now is not the time for action. Now is the time for contemplation and self-care is what I'm getting very loud and clear for 5. If you chose 5, you could have Sun in Pisces, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Taurus. Of course, that's one possibility of many. The dice and the letters for confirmation. 3 is Sagittarius, 6 is Venus, 4 is Aquarius, 7 Pisces, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Leo is the dominant energy. Choose yourself. Be selfish. You could be saving your own life. It's that dramatic for 5. Recommended listening. I actually recommended this song when I was doing the guitar reading for 2 Cups, Too Many yesterday. I recommended this song for Virgo. Recommended song for 5 is Unfuck the World by Angel Olsen. I found that song when I was watching this movie Flower in Houston last fall. Yeah. I found this movie Flower. We were staying at this hotel in Houston and I heard the song and I just became obsessed with it. I have it on so many playlists. Unfuck the World, Angel Olsen. You're trying to save your own life. Recommended reading How to Save Your Own Life by Erica Jong. I thought her name was pronounced Yong for years, but no, it's Jong, Erica Jong. She's an Aries. Neptune in Libra in the 7th. That's the house of Libra. Your relationships are being severely tested. Saturn and Neptune are retrograding back into Pisces, my 7th house. And they're not going to be firmly in Aries until I think February 2026. So it's going to be a hell ride the last few months of 2025. Connie. Courtney. I've seen Courtney in 3 different piles. I don't have all the letters, obviously, but I'm seeing Courtney. Connie. Courtney. Teresa. Terry. Yeah. And for some, this is random, but it may be good for you to go out and just watch birds. Go to a beach and watch birds. Go to a park and watch the birds or the ducks. Get out in nature, touch some grass. Tiny house. I'm seeing a tiny house. Yvonne. Did I say Tracy? Tracy, Stacy. When is it going to be my turn? You could be asking, when is it going to be my turn? When can I stand in the light? When can I have my season in the sun? When can I be free? When can I feel good? When can I feel like I own my own life? Runes. My husband has a rune channel, Runecast. We've done numerous collabs at my second tarot channel, 2 Cups Too Many Tarot. Tune the guitar. She tunes the guitar. Okay, yeah, that's what I see for 5. I hope that helps. I do this full time. Always available for private readings. All the info is in every box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 6, here's your reading. Eight of Wands, Ocho de Bastos. 10 of Coins, de Oros. Ace of Swords, the blazing sword of truth, As de Espadas. Page of Cups, Soda de Copas. Page of Swords, Soda de Espadas. And 2 of Cups, Dos de Copas. This is a beautiful, clear yes for 6. So I think out of the 6 piles, we had 2 yeses. I think the first and the last were a yes. A lot of no's, a lot of negativity. But this is a yes. Your energy is amazing. You're healthy. You're abundant. You could be starting a new project. You could be starting a new relationship. Yeah, a new start, because we have an ace and 2 pages. That screams fresh start. A new job, a new house, a new life, a new relationship. If you're wondering about a person, I do see mutuality. It could be fresh, it could be new, but there's the potential for something harmonious and deeply felt and long-lasting. Okay. If you're just starting to talk to someone, there's mutual fascination, there's mutual attraction, a lot of potential here. If you chose 6, you could have Sun in Aries, Gemini rising, Moon in Gemini. Of course, that's just one possibility of many. My throat chakra. Wow. My throat chakra is protesting. My higher self, I guess you would call it, my higher self keeps saying, take a break, don't upload. Just take a break. But I can't take a break. I got to keep putting out these videos. Okay, we have Sun in Aquarius in the 4th house. That is the house of Cancer. Oops. One is Leo, 2 is Cancer, 5 Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, 6 Venus, 7 Pisces. Not getting Pisces vibes, but you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart. A spiritual rebirth, perhaps. Okay, some letters. Katie. Katie the name, Katie the town, Katy, Texas, outside Houston. Dan. Oh, we have Dank. That's funny. Dank. Okay. Ty. Q. Here's your cue. Yes, take that risk. You will be rewarded. Crank. Crank callers. E.T. phone home. Ada. Rita. I've never seen Rita spelled like that. But Rita, Nita, Kita. Dark. It's always darkest before dawn. The old saying. Always darkest before dawn. Darken my doorstep. Please do darken my doorstep. Randy. Oh, we've got Randy. Okay. Randy. A favorite song of my son's. Big Dick Randy by Dick Bar. If you know, you know. Ecru. It's a color. Ecru walls. You're going to paint the walls of your bedroom ecru. Take the money and run. Cake. Let them eat cake. I want to be the girl with the most cake. Ken. Oh, we have Andy. I've always loved that name. I've loved or admired a couple of Andys that I can think of. 2 or 3 Andys. I just love the name Andy. Okay, Tandy. Candy. You're my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Oh, sugar, la da 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 da, ooh da 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 da. I should have that song memorized, but my brain is shot. So, yeah, that's what I see for 6, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.